first of all, we have to thank everyone who came here, especially yung organizing team, so some speakers. Kasi as you know, masaya to see IQB being self-sustaining. Yung people, even me as a mentor, kasi that's our goal as teachers, to duplicate more and more leading leaders in the community. Kasi the training community needs leaders. Siyempre, there's still a lot out there. Recently we posted, kaka-1M lang natin, no? Kaka-counts in any population of kids. We're still less than 1%, I think, no? Ito ka double accounts pa. Ako na, apat yung account. So, I think so there's still a need for further literacy out there. Okay? So kudos to everyone. And again, even if it's fun to see we're almost halfway through the year, tapos consistent pa rin yung events and meetups natin as a group. So it will only run as long as yung mga people that we're going to help to speak out, to discuss. So hopefully, that's of course yung action, but you want to be a speaker, you want to share. Again, it doesn't have to be anything so sobrang taas na tingin na kailangan ganda na kailangan mag-share. No. But as long as you have anything to share, to contribute, to say, any message you want to deliver to other people, to other people, you can learn from your journey. So feel free to do so. Okay. So thank you to everyone and congrats to you guys. Tapos, yung sa BTS, so congrats again. Sabi ba si MJ, ito siya yung nag-organize. We were able to appreciate yung objective of having that kind of competition or virtual. Kasi, if you see, nakaka-admire kasi especially yung sharing shirt, so I really like this speech. So, it was really showcasing na how you do it, how you do everything, diba? So, yung sabi niya, yung moment na yung nadadala na daw niya sa actual port niya, ginagawa yung practice. And ang dahil mo pwede gawin sa practice port. So, kaysa doon ka mag-experiment susunod sa actual port, which would actually damage your mindset, your psyche. Diba? Kita niyo nga sa virtual, pwede kayo masunod, pwede kayo intro mo. What more sa actual port? Diba? Ano yung effect ng monetary dollar of actual? Baka doon kayo sa mind, magiging intro mo diba? In the stock market. But let's say you're making progress after that, you're damaging yourself by experimenting or practicing in actual na wala kang professional studies. The one thing to do it in virtual. So, we'll be having more and more of that. So hopefully, you take it seriously, more seriously next time. And just go with objectives. Ang ganda, most of them shared, yung top 2 natin, they had objectives, they had very clear objectives. And that was a form of deliberate practice. And I think that would really be a factor for them to reach the top versus some others. So they just traded for the sake of trading. Wala silang objective. So sila, mas may drive to succeed. Diba? Same din sila mas maki. Diba? Kaya ano ba? And then, for those who attended the first batch, anong nangyari kahapon? Siya yung last day actually of yung initial natin na 6 months. So, if you check your emails, I actually sent already yung initial notification. So, for those that will be submitting, the deadline will be midnight of bukas. Kasi ang point is if hindi ka tinarap. Kasi if you really trusted and you love the process, nag-lay out for yourself, hindi nyo siya ikakamit. It would have been an everyday thing. Saka diba? Parang it's more of building habits, pacing yourself. Kaya meron ako mga self-reflective questions today after. But parang how did you manage your time? How did you manage your priorities? Sometimes it's not about time management, it's about priority management. How did you pace yourself? How did you pace your energy? Diba? What are the common excuses? Pagod ako. Diba? I don't have time. Pero actually pace your energy. Kasi hindi naman kailangan na sobrang nakakapagod ginagawa niya. It's more of something like, what can you do today that will lead towards your goals? It could be, let's say Monday, pagod ka. Kahit 10 minutes of reading something. Diba? Or 1 chart, 2 charts. But it doesn't have to be that. You have to just manage your energy. It's different from managing your time and your priorities. Okay? So and then we have something special for those that will submit. Kasi sabi ko, I want to give something back to those who are actually able to complete the study. Kasi nga, for sure, parang pala the principle. Kasi I've been able to see the results in different impact. Makakarinig dito yung nights, diba? Sa inyo, diba? Sabi namin kami, kung hindi yan pala the principle. Out of you, sobrang daming impact natin. Isang onte na nagpasa. Sakto mga 20%. Okay? So good. And I've seen the best from different camps. Ako isa sa mga nag-monitor sa camp ko as well as the compass. So, magiging maganda yung magiging event for yung card. It will be a mix of both camp bowling and yung compass. So, parang ang mga is parang a weekend of mastery talaga. Kasi, para magkakaroon, meron yung version 1, kasi ginawa yung cases, di ba? So, i-process natin further. Mga cases yun. So, pwede kayo magpasa. If may rate kayo, again, still pass. Kasi, di ba? Ang mo naman is to be able to progress and finish what you started. Okay, so, let's see, let's say, may mga nagpasa na rate, tapos magkaroon ng good enough number, baka let's go out version of the cut. Wala pa tayo eh. Kasi mag-aaral tayo ng organizing team dun sa mga pasa. Let's start to do a version of that, our own version of camp. Excited ba? Yung mga kapagpasa? No excuse, you had 6 whole months. And again, the point is hindi siya about cramming or urgency. It's about creating a lifestyle for yourself that you can sustain. And then yung foundation, parang kasi, ang kayo nagtanong eh, how do you see yourself trading? 5 years, 10 years, diba? Kung ganun yung goal nyo, 6 months hindi mo magawa. If you really want, if you begin to saying na I will trade for a lifetime, ilang years yun, matagal yun. Diba? 20, 30 years. Pero, what did you do in the past 6 months? But I just want to tell you, hindi siya parang negative ba? Don't take those things negatively. It's for you to be self-aware, awakened. Diba? Na parang, okay, this is my goal. Diba? In terms of my trading goals, financial goals. What did I actually do? Diba? To be a better trader, be a better person. Okay? So again, kahit mo mismo nila, please submit, no excuses. Maganda pa rin yung video ni Timothy, ni Stephen Strange. Ina-upload din yung parang reason na parang nagpasa siya on the dead on the dot din eh. Diba? Tinamad siya, pero sabi hindi, I should have no excuses. Tapos, yung what happened, no? Yung parang ginawa niyang magpasa, it was a life-changing event for him. Diba? Tumuloy na yung discipline niya, to make everything followed after him doing or committing what he said to do. Okay? Okay. Yun lang. Tapos for now, we'll be doing, siguro check na tayo, something, ang gusto gawin would be, kasi madami natin about RSI. So we'll be doing an RSI intensive. Yun! Pero, ito yung nakabihan for that. So, if you notice kanina, if you notice dun sa charting game, what happened? Ano yung minimum gains sa mga lahat? Ano, DYM tao ba? Yes. So doon matatawa. Kasi parang, if you notice na, wala ka pa siya niyagong overtake na tao ba? Okay? Pero you're able to perform better than you would have in actual. Diba? Tingnan yung reaction sa mga go down, pull back. Hindi kayo nag-overtake, overreact, tama. Pero sa actual, ano nangyari? Isang red gap, sell. Diba? Pull back, intraday, kaya na intraday. Yun, yun yung point eh. Pag nagbaback sa end of day, diba? Pero ba't hindi mo madali? Tinatapon mo yung pinag-aaralan mo minsan intraday due to emotions. Diba? Emotional and responsible actions. Okay, so ganun. So yun ang pinakakabit ko. Before I discuss RSI, ang mga would be, kaya hindi siya masyadong discuss sa mga tao is that leading to you being overtaking. And sometimes it's detrimental to your trading. So context muna. Okay? Context would be, take what you need, okay? And the rest, if you don't think it will be applicable to your trading, set aside, diba? Or discard. At the same time, if you're really going to be taking in what we're going to be discussing today, just use it as add-on information. Don't overthink it too much. Diba? Kaya nga divergences. Ang dami siya nagtatanong about divergence. Tama ba? Yes. We're all interested in divergence. Pero, for me talaga personally, it's just a form for you to make decisions, pero hindi siya yung actual na mag-execute ka. To analyze it. Kaya nga, minsan you have to do that tinigay between sobrang overthinking, overcomplicating stuff, between just being simple. Yeah, pag tumatagal kayo sa trading, mas naging simple siya. Promise, it becomes simpler and simpler to the point na masamanage mga emotions mo. Okay? Okay, so, review muna tayo. I'll be using the whiteboard. Wala tayo. So, diba, I was always mentioning dun sa this word that you always have to understand yung principles, ba? Yun yung pinaka-important eh. Understand the principles of something before you explore other instances. So sa RSI, ano tingin niyo yung mga parang pinaka-main principles that we've discussed or you pick up? Ano muna? Siguro from CFT saka impact reality, ano mga na-pick up niyo sa about RSI? Ano yung pinaka-main principles? Anyone? Ano tayo? Parang classroom tayo. True.
Ang pera levels is sa 70 up or 30 below.
Okay, sige. So, meron tayo RSI key levels. Yes. Tama? Okay, we have the, or yeah. 70. If di makita, pakakapit na naman. 70, 50, 30. And these are your major RSI key levels or milestones. Okay? So, ito muna. Okay? Tapos, dito, above here would be yung very bullish. Tama?
Yeah.
Very bullish. Okay. Between would be just bullish. 50 would be neutral. 50 to 30 would be very bearish, or quite bearish. Okay. And below 30 would be very bearish. What else? Ano bang underlying? Yung pinaka-master mo. Ano yung pinaka-master about RSI? Anyone else? Jerry.
Trend identification using RSI.
Yun. So very important din ha. Diba? Hindi natin may gawin dito hanggang natin nag-gets yung trend, diba, of the stock. Okay? So ano yung motion movements? Okay? If it's moving between all these levels, it's sideways. Okay? If it's moving between 50 to 70, it's uptrend. It's moving 30 to 50, it's downtrend. What else? Ano pa?
70 and above, parabolic.
So 70 and above, parabolic. Okay, so mabibilis, very, very strong stocks. Okay? So, yeah. Parang level. Ano ba? Kaya you need to master about RSI. That would be equipping you. Gawin na.
Sir, siguro counter lang ng parabolic uptrend sa 70, pero when it comes to 30 pababa, naman siya, parabolic na downtrend momentum. So ang bias is bounce.
So, ito yung mga parang the best picks are in the extremes. Pinaka-malakas at pinaka-pinapatay. Okay. So, dito would be bounce. Dalawang class, actually madami sa tayong variances of bounce, di ba? We have yung extreme reflexive bounce, di ba? And then yung mga delayed bounce, yung mga weekly, tapos ang bear crash, and then or the invalidation. So variations yung bounces. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so try to remember. And try to see if you've mastered and are constantly using these concepts. Anyone else?
Divergences.
So later, we'll discuss it. Kasi,
Sir,
we'll be using this.
resistances. Pagka nandun na sa 90 levels, wala na halos pinapuntahan yung price.
Okay, so usage of RSI as SNR. Okay, that's also one. Okay. So, concept of SNR. Applicable din to RSI. Again, 30-57 will be the major key levels SNR. Anything minor, pero madaming touches, diba minor, RSI, SNR. Okay, anything else?
Sir, ito.
Yung expectation and speed of price movements.
Okay, so again, it's all about momentum, diba? You want to see, again, another, siguro in terms of market psychology, you want to relate momentum to buying and selling. Okay? Kaya siya momentum is that how fast are buyers coming in, stepping in, or selling down the stock. Diba? Kasi yung nakita mo, diba? If the price is always closing up or maintaining a bullish trend, it means that there is buying demand, there is buying, well, sure. Pag kasi bumabagsak yung RSI, diba? It's closing goes in the right, there's constant selling pressure, selling demand. Okay? Sa TI, so I just want to piece everything together para makita mo yung gaps. Sa TI, ano yung mga discuss? Sino na ganda ng TI dito? Ito ba ito? Dito. Sige. Anong mga discuss sa TI?
May zoning, sir. Yung basically, yan din.
Ano pa?
Divergences.
Pero ano ba divergence?
Bullish na kami.
Bull bear gang.
Yun lang.
So as I mentioned about yung curve significance. So discuss it. Kasi nga, it's based on this one. So yeah, again, this would be the main principles of RSI. Everything that will be deriving after analyzing dapat based dito. So self-perfect, nagamit nyo na ba ito lahat?
Yes.
So lahat nagamit nyo na. Kasi diba, for example, from this key principles, ano yung isang na-discuss natin? It will be the RSI, first RSI breakout and the first RSI pullback. So let's say, yun yung naging parang add-on. So ito yung foundational principles. If you don't know this, may hirap maintindihan bakit puso tingnan yung first RSI breakout, diba? Why would you monitor the first RSI pullback? Kasi nga wala kang proper context of the basic principles. So bakit? Diba? It could be nga, you want to see the first breakout of momentum. Diba? And so yun yung ba't bumukso ba tayo yung first RSI breakout? Kasi nga, ito yun, diba? Ito yung concept na yan. Why would you monitor the first RSI 70 pullback? Ito yung concept na yan. So ito yan. So everything will be revolving around these core or key principles. Okay, so clear naman yan?
Yes!
So let's discuss yung divergence. What do you call it? So ito na yung advance. So again, I will be showing samples just to further prove na ang divergence hindi siya absolute. Napakadaming scenario. So it's more of how you would create personal rules around those divergence signals. Okay? Based on your profile and risk. So doon mo kapag na. Kasi nga, di ba, doon sa kaya we discuss yung mga swing playbook, di ba? So dito, nagkita kayo kumuha ng personal game about divergences. Okay. Ako actually natutulong kasi ng RSI sa Project C. So ano tingin niyo area of significance? What do you think is the area of significance?
7.
So that's one. It's above 70 and ano pa?
Below 30.
Below 30. Okay. So it's based on the concept na ano yung pinaka-important level. It's the 70 and the 30. Okay. So 70. Okay. Now, is everyone familiar with divergence? Okay. So there are also a movement of stock. Convergence and divergence. Convergence is path same in direction. Okay? So if price is doing higher highs and higher lows, RSI is also doing higher highs and higher lows. Okay? Same then if price is doing lower lows and lower highs, okay? RSI is also doing lower lows and lower highs. This is convergence. Okay? Same direction. Okay? When does divergence happen? Okay? Divergence happens when different yung direction niya. Okay? So for example, mataas yung price mo. Okay? But somehow, sumasabay mo ni RSI, di ba? Sumasabay siya. And then eventually, hindi siya sasabay. Okay? Higher high, lower high. Okay? Here. Now, how do we identify divergences? Okay? So, pag tumataas yung stock, we want to be watch out for bearish divergence. Okay?
Later.
So ano ang bearish divergence? Bearish divergence is, ba, ang uptrend gusto natin, the bulls are pushing down the price higher and higher. Tama? Bearish divergence happen when sellers are stepping in stronger. Kaya nagkakaroon ka ng lower high sa RSI. Okay? So, pag bear dip, pagtaas ang price, okay, baba ang RSI. Okay. This is bull dip. So, guess done. Yung, ano siya, yung shortcut. Okay. Bear dip. Pag bull dip naman, okay, price is going down, pero RSI is going up. Okay. Ano kay Van? Dito diba you look at the highs. Bakit? Kasi, pag highs ang based on clarity concepts, pag highs, sellers, yung kailangan mag-push ng price pababa. Tama?
Yes.
Pero pag lows, anong sino gagawin ng lows? It will be the buyers, the bulls. Okay? So, bear dip, you look at the highs. Okay? So, highs. Monitor the highs. Okay. So, meaning, ang itsura niyan, dito yung price, no? Okay? RSI. Dito. Here. Highs nila. Okay? So look at the lows. Price is trending low. RSI will trend high. Here so far. Okay. Again, bull, lows, buyers. Okay. Bear, highs, sellers. Okay. Ang mayroon sila, eventually they will overpower, diba? And then push it down. Ito, kumabalik, eventually overpowered by the next one, push up. Okay. Okay naman. So where do we use this? We will use this in trending stocks, diba? Again, don't try to find divergences pag non-trending or sideways yung stock. Bakit? Wala namang kwenta. This is used as a possible reversal signal. Wala kang i-reverse sa isang sideways. Madami na kamali doon. Non-trending or sideways yung stock, nasa gusto sila ng mga RSI divergence doon. Kasi gusto nila, umangat from the sideways. For me, hindi na kailangan. Pag sideways, you just wait for the breakout. But yun sa sinasabi, minsan din, even if you try to understand principles sa tuturo sa inyo, try to simplify. Try to do the divergence. Kaya kung hindi ka gamitin, diba? Try to understand as well. Why do I not use this? Otherwise, it will just create noise for me. Okay, so pag sideways, don't try to analyze with divergences. Okay, simplihan nyo lang basic Darbas or SMA. Okay, clear? So, natin mo naman to? Yes. Now again, never dapat absolute ang RSI, ay divergences kasi nga, pwede magkaroon ng instances ng multiple divergences. Okay. So there are two types of divergence in terms of the number of points. Okay. We have what we call the 2-point divergence. Okay. 2-point meaning dalawa lang siya. Ito, again, ito. Dalawang swing lang, mas bumagsak na yung stop. Kaya ganyan. Okay? So RSI mo, ganyan din. Dalawang swing lang, mas bumagsak na. It's just 2-point divergence. Okay?
What's price and RSI or both?
Price, RSI. Dalawang ano lang, kapag isang divergence, bumagsak na. Okay? This is actually rare, especially for strong stocks. And anong titignan natin yung mga strong. Diba? Okay? And sometimes there are what we call multiple divergences. Meaning madaming points. Okay? I'll show you examples para mas tulungan dito. Ito, RSI intensity. So ito yung ano, diba? Top of A, bull dip. Okay, AB, 2.10. Okay, tapos sa galing after. Okay. Sample A, virgin. Okay. So yun, 2 points lang yan eh. Kasi ito, normal lang, no? Tama kita yun. Mataas, pataas. Meron walang 2-point divergence, bumagsak na. After. Okay? And this is the reason why it's not absolute to use divergences. Minsan, hindi siya pinapansin. It needs to have multiple. Tulad, it needed 3 divergences bago bumagsak. Okay? Hindi nga siya dalawa, tapos nag-reverse na. It needed 3. Okay? If masyadong mabilis sa let me know. Kaya po, tayo naman. Kasi isa nakita na ito. Okay. Ito, sample lang, 4. It needed 4. Kita yung divergence, no? Lagi.
Excuse me po, sino po nagdala ng Avanza with plate number 650? Ano lang.
Naku, nakuha daw.
Nabitbit.
Natupit.
Salamat po.
So ito, it needed 4 divergences. Kita ya? Bago siya nag-reverse. Okay? Clear so far? 2 point, meaning dalawang swing lang. Magsak, reverse, 2 point. Multiple, madami. Now, tingin nyo, bakit? Using the foundation principle, bakit nagkakaroon ng multiple divergences? Tingin nyo. Ano ba? In terms of momentum, bakit hindi ma-reverse ang isang divergence ka? Other than, ready to know. Tama yung sasabi mo bakit? Malakas ba? Diba? So if it, ano yung sabi natin? Diba? Kaya natin i-split into different kinds of zones. Kasi may tayong mas malakas pa. The zone is above 70 and yung below 30. Okay, so I want you to imagine na pag yung divergences are happening, siyempre ito sa Discord eh, if it's happening above 70, diba? Minsan, you can ignore that and just wait for price action confirmation kasi pwede malakas pa yan, diba? The uptrend is strong if the divergences are happening above 70 kasi it means there is buying momentum every swing high. Diba? Again, ano movement ng RSI? Tumaas mo yung price, tama ba? Diba? Pag tumaas yung price, mataas yung RSI. Kung mababa price, mababa yung RSI. So, ganun nangyari. It means that every push, so ganun nangyari na. Kaya nga gusto natin ng momentum breaks above 70. Kasi nangyari nun, it shows us na kada breakout or kada rally, kada swing high, whether it's a breakout or a swing high, there is interest, there is buying momentum, kada tulak. Tulak, momentum is present? Yes, tulak. Ganun nangyari. Yun ang kwento dyan. Okay? Every attempt to break out or rally higher, there is momentum. May sumasabay ng momentum. Diba? Buyers are buying it from.
Tapos kaya apply sa house, ang dami ng bearish divergence pero na-invalidate kasi it's about 75.
So what you want to read is, oy, nag-break out or daan pag-swing high. I want to see momentum present. Parang kung nalo ako na ng momentum, mag-analyze ng price action. I want them to push it or show na hindi na ito-feed agad dito. For them to be able to sustain the trend.
Hand-in-hand siya with price.
Again, never ever use indicators alone. Okay? Confidence with price action. Okay, later on, I'll show you how you can siguro create rules na accounted. Kasi diba hindi siya absolute. Pero we can create active plans. Okay? So again, pag above 70 in buying, pressure your movements, it's strong. It can invalidate what you can see. There's divergence. Okay? So ganun din sa bear din. Iba kasi ganun, diba? For example, bumababa yung stock to my price na yan. Okay. Up sa RSI, with divergence. Let's say, baba ng RSI, tapos yung angat. Okay. Divergence na tama. Isa sabihin na, wait, buy na agad. Especially those who are bottom pickers. If you're a bottom picker, okay, most of the time, objective trend would be to just bounce weighted. Okay, so iba lagi ang bounce versus a reversal. Okay, bakit? Iba yung bias mo. Pag bounce is just a quick sell. Pag reversal, it's a possible shift in trend. Okay, so saan mo pwede isama? Darvas reversal, na concepts natin, di ba? Ano yung mixed reversal natin na concept? CS.
Yes.
Anong Darvas reversal pa natin? Yung trend shift area, trend shift line, okay? So, if you want to do the reversal, that could be an additional probability stack na, uy, baka tayo naman reverse na. Okay? Clear so far? Okay? So, ganun din, if yung mga higher low, yung mga higher low, let's say ito yung RSI. Okay, it's not a higher low na. Pero it's below 30, diba? Pwede hindi pa yung mag-reverse. Kasi it's a strong sign of bearish momentum. There is still strong selling demand. Okay? Okay. Clear ba?
Yes.
So far? Ano, optimization natin para mabagal para mas magets. Clear?
Yes.
Now, when do you think can divergence give you a possible, kaya yung keyword na, di ba? Possible. Can give a possible stronger signal. It's when it crosses the area of significance. There's a change in zone. Kasi it signifies a strong change in. Okay. So visualize it further. Let's say ito yung RSI 70 mo. Okay. Diba? Ano yung trend divergence? It would be a series of lower highs. Okay. So kunwari, meron kang swing high. Tapos pullback. Gaya ulit. It's above 70 no? So that's ganyan yung tsura. Eventually, yan nangyari. Okay, nag-pullback ulit. Pero yung next rally, nauntog dito, or it's below 70. Diba? So yung possible pullback nito, mas malakas. Bakit? Iba nagkaroon ng shift in buying momentum. Okay? So the divergence between this one, A, B, is different between B to C. Okay, kasi this is strong momentum. And this one is a shift in momentum. So gets nyo? As long as, kaya nga, actually kahit hindi mo maintindihan yung divergence, basta alam mo yung underlying principles, which is the zoning. No? Kaya nyo maintindihan kung ba't ganun yung movements.
Parang nangyari dyan, nung nasira yung level na 70, naging resistance siya.
Gusto mo din, you want it to see, no? Kasi minsan naman dyan, pwede mabalik out pa rin, you want it to see resisting.
Na parang gumano siya ulit pag resistance. Most likely ito.
Tapos minsan, ano naman yun siya, ito, price action to, pwede yung isura nito, ito yung price, break down. Diba? Or pull back to a key level na may value to idea more time. Okay, so ito yung concept. Kasi I want you to guys to write down or simulate writing down para mas mag-gets nyo before you go to the examples. Okay? So clear naman so far. So this is what we call types of divergence. Yung baga, iba-iba pa rin yung klase ng divergence. So mayroon kang divergence from divergence so on. Okay, based on the shift in zone. Kaya very important to shift in zone. Kaya ngayon tinuro ko ng clarity kasi it's a fundamental principle that everyone should master. Otherwise, masyadong noise sa lang to. Ano nga eh, at this point, pwedeng wala concept of divergence as long as you know your concept of zoning. Ganun ka-heavy yung zoning. Okay. So ito yung types of divergence ha. Kaya note it lang. So this is what we call the normal divergence. Meaning, ito tayo yung gusto natin makita. Okay? Kasi ito yung strong signal. Okay? So, kaya ano yung concept? This is your area of significance. Above 70 or below 30. Okay? Meaning, any moves above that, it's fine. Diba? Nasa significant level siya. Pero, pag nagkaroon ng shift in momentum, moving from a different zone to a different zone, there's a drastic shift in momentum. Kung gawin ka parang, uy, wala dati, ang lakas ang bayad. Kaya lang, in this swing high, iniwan nila yung stock. Diba? Possible na mas ayaw na nila kasi nga there is weaker buying momentum. Okay? Same din dito. Okay? Dun sa bear dip, you want to see more buyers stepping in with strong momentum. Okay? Kung dati binabounce ko lang, bigyan natin, uy, mukhang maganda to ah. Okay? Pero kailangan may confluence. Otherwise, you just use it for your trade signals. Okay? Pwede ito pang bounce. Bakit? Kasi it shows you that there could be a possible strong buying move. Depends on overall itsura. On through wins. They never do use it alone. Okay, clear ba?
Yes.
Or, okay. So ano yung mga ano pa? Ibang types of ito again, ito yung gusto yung hanapin ha. Okay, this is what you want to see. Okay, what are the types? Ito yung weaker signal. Again, bakit? Kasi nga, they're in the same area. There is no drastic shift or change in momentum accompanying the divergence. Okay? So ito yung mga nakikita, no? Tama? Especially for those who are trend following parabolic stocks.
Tama.
Diba? So later we will try to review. Pag nag-charting tayo, let's try to analyze then how RSI moves. So ano muna tayo, concepts. Later on, let's try to mix and match between creating rules or plays. So again, this is just a weaker signal. Okay? But weaker, pwede mag-diverge, pwede bumagsak yung price, pero diba, it could just be invalidated again pag nag-parabolic ulit yung stock. Okay? Yung isa, mas mahirap siya i-repair, kasi kailangan anong balik ko sa RSI 17. Nagpakita na resistance, tama? Nag-resist, nag-pull back, so dapat mabawi niya, otherwise babagsak na. Ito, mas madali recover kasi it's above. Kahit nag-pull back, minsan gusto support 70, di ba? Nakita na sa trending stocks. Nag-diverge, gusto support 70, gagawa ng bagong trend.
Yes.
Diba? That's what happens. Kaganyan, nag-diverge to CH, bigla mag-ganagi ulit. Diba? You see that? Okay. So yun yung gusto natin, kasi nga, you want it to zone between 50-70. Okay? Here. Now, ano yung pinaka-weak or the weakest letter signal? Ito yung sa it's pag wala sa significance pareho. Bakit? This could be your potential sideways movement. Diba? Kasi, gusto natin yung, diba? When we trade, we want to trade yung mga nasa extremes. The best trades are found in the extremes. So yung sinasabi ng CFD na RSI, it's also a parang kumbaga extreme level. It's your extreme levels. Okay? So pag hindi doon ang divergence, magamang ano lang yan, mag-zoning lang yan. Diba? And it's not the zone that we're going to be trading. Diba? We want to be trading. Kaya important din for RSI pullback kasi gumagawa siya ng possible zone. Pwedeng pagaling yung zone mo or packet yung zone. Okay? Here, so far?
Yeah.
So ito din discuss. Hindi mo kasi nga, if you're just taught the concept of divergence, ang point is kaya mo siya gamitin. Or how is the signal going to be more valid? Diba? So this could be an additional point just based on combine the concept of zoning as well as divergence. Okay, so kinumbine natin. Again, the right principle would be zoning as nilagay natin ito. So, some sample chart. Para natin yung ano, yung magic.
Yung sinasabi ni Cap na nagre-reset yung RSI.
Later. Sabi ko. So, ito. If you notice, ABC is below your RSI 30. Which means it's a strong momentum. Kaya, every time na mag-high siya, where siya, AB. Ngayon makikita ng divergence ito, weak. Tama? It's not normal. Diba? Kasi walang shift in momentum. So, ibig sabihin, kung gaano kalakas yung buhos nila sa A, ganoon din kalakas yung buhos nila pupuntang B. Yun yung konton. The strength of the sell down. Pero may sell down. Ang lakas so. So, ang lakas din ito, kaya yung RSI bumabagsak below 30. Kaya yung price action, ganoon kalakas eh. Kaya, binabaso siya yung 30 ganoon. It's not holding as a support when in fact it should be a key level. Usually yun ang nangyari. Okay? So, nung nag-divergence, kasi ikaw hintayin na, uy, pagkabayo mo dito, reversal, ayaw mo hintayin just bounce. Di ba sabi natin, pwede siyang signal, pero for just a bounce. Okay, kasi wala namang sense of reversal, isa yung trend shift mo. Ito pa, di ba? Enemy mo malakas, pambakbak kasi ano yan, lakas ng downtrend eh. So yung enemy mo, baka gaya pa ng handle mo. No? So when you trade it, just signal sa bounce, pero stop mo yung divergence. Uy, may divergence, baka tumang lagi. Pero anong, it's not a reversal. Okay? It could just be a short term move. So pag kasi ikaw yung type of person na pag all in dito, kasi gusto mo reversal, kasi ano yung positive, sunog ka, diba, sa C. Pag-sell down ng C, doon ulit below 30, no? Pero nag-sell down hanggang D, it's above 30. So you can say na, diba, dahil din mo yung bigay every kind type of move, every upswing, diba, there was just selling pressure here. Sinabi na ng 30. May mga nagsisend in na buyers, hindi, okay na kami dito. We want to buy this stock na, we want to shift zone. Diba yung concept eh? You're shifting the momentum zone. Sabi, hindi, okay na to. Bigyan nila, nag-reverse yung stock. But again, reversal is gradual. Pagka 30, ano pwede mga, it could hit a sideways move, diba? 30, 50, 70, diba? Kikita ng 30, 70 nangyari. Pero nag-hold yung 50. Okay? Oh, so paano nga dyan? Dito, nag-size, consolidate muna. Bago siya naging bullish, dito na nag-start, no? Okay, kita dito yung mabilis na move, no? Okay? So, kita yun, diba? How you can identify divergences, diba? Differently. Ngayon tayo nilagay ng level of strength yung divergence. Clear? So, mag-gets siya?
Yes.
But again, when we see actual charts, kasi yun yung sabi diba sa kite, gusto ko, ayaw ko nga ng, let's say, may mga charts na pakita yung nagtuturo sa'yo, tapos hindi namin napapaniwalaan. Kasi nga, may scenario, pwedeng ganito yung divergence, pwedeng siya mag-reverse. Diba? So it's more of fractionally, how you would create. Ganun siya. Saying again, never, walang absolute na sarili. They're just probabilities. Kung ito, it's a higher probability divergence signal. Kanina, kung pwede sabihin na yung iba, lower probability yun. Ito yung mas mataas na probability. Okay? Here? Here, before. Okay, check natin yung isa. Yung multiple na and ito yun, AB was above 70. No? So, meron pa siyang isang push higher. Kaso nga, nung tinanong yung push higher, tinan nyo, ang hina, no? Hindi siya nakapag-rally ng dali-diretso to take the RSI above 70. Noong to, nagkaroon ka ng reaction to 70 resistance, shift in momentum. Again, there weren't enough buyers to take it higher, eventually leading to the breakdown.
Boss, sell signal na yan.
Price action. Greater than this price action. Clear ba?
Clear.
Diba? So yun yung mga pwede yung mangyari. Okay? So again, ba't ito mas magakas yung B2C? Kasi there was a shift in momentum zone. So mas clear na divergence sa inyo. Okay? Additionally, huwag kayong, yung iba kasi nakakamay ng divergence. Again, pag bear dip sa high sa please. Okay na rin. Bear dip na ulit. Ganun. Akin, no? Iba ang ginagawa, diba sa high siya, sa low siya, pinagkas. Diba? This is wrong. Okay? That's one of the most common mistakes. Pag bear, highs kasi sellers. Pag bull, lows kasi buyers. Yung isang common mistake when plotting or using divergences. Use the line chart for the closing prices. Kasi RSI is computed based on the closing price. So isa yun ang common mistake. Okay. And then isa would be, pina-form fit train divergence. Kunwari, mayroong mount. Ganyan. So ang gagawin na, connect nila, ito. These 2 points. Okay, dapat point to point ang divergence kasi nga may concept of multiple divergence. Diba? Hindi pwedeng ito yung A mo, ito yung B mo, hindi mo ito pinansin. Okay? Nakikita ba sa ibang charts? Di ba yung parang long term?
Yes.
Mga trend line na yun, hindi yun plotting na 2 points. Okay? Yung plotting, point ito, A, B, C na to. Ang analyze is, analyze sa A to B. Diba? Analyze sa B to C. Take it point by point, analyze it per swing per. Okay? Yun ang common mistakes na.
Lahat ng highs.
Yes.
Clear so far?
Yeah.
Now, how can we use divergence? So pag bear div, it's a warning for us to possibly sell. Tama?
Yes.
Why we want to watch this kasi nga for possible selling. All the possible buying. So basically, ano mga yan, diba? It's either a buy on, break out, or a sell on, break down. We'll try to analyze some samples, diba? Whatever will happen after. So if you notice, it's a down trend. Pag down trend, you want to see a bullish divergence. Kasi nga, we're looking at the close stop. So again, your deal will be based on your reference point. Okay. Let's say dami na eh.
Yes, magkasama na yan. Gaya mo ba eh?
So lagi yung cut mo na kayo ng lows, no? Cut the lows. Tapos mahal yung reference point nun. Okay? So ito yung Darvas mo, ano yung reference point of the low? Point mo lang. Ito yung low niyan. Okay? Tapos ano yung next breakdown? Let's say, ito na. Tama? Ito yung reference point. Ito yan. Mas clear ba?
Yes.
So based it on Darvas says, pwede tayo sa walkthrough. How you would cut.
Uy, ay, uy.
Yan.
Hard?
Ano daw ba si? Ako si. Pag yung hawak eh. Pag sumaya.
Ito ba? So, this point tayo. We have the low here. Okay. Tapos, ano pwede makikita diba? Pwede siya makahanap ng support at both areas. Ganyan. If you notice there is support both areas. Tama? Pero yung RSI mo, tumataas. Okay. There's also a form of divergence. Bakit? Hindi nag-agree yung price sa RSI. Clear ba?
Yes.
So, ang bias mo dyan is, since itong bottom na to, it's above 30, there could be a rally, no? Pataas. Marami na siya. Okay. So, ano pwede mong idea dyan? You can look for breakout signals here. Okay. Pero ito, ano na, bumagsak. So, hintayin mo kasi mag-above 30 eh, tama? Ito, hintayin mo mag-above 30. Ito, above 30 at this point. So, ano pwede mong idea dyan? Pwede ka mag-50 here or mag-box stop here.
Yes, yes.
Okay? If you notice ito, sample of a failure. Nagtayo siya mag-rally, pero bumagsak ka. So yung divergence ha, it's not absolute good.
Yeah.
Okay, please. You have to base it on price action. Okay. Babagsak siya. This is a form of reset din sa divergence in terms of bear dip. Pag kaya above 30, gumawa siya ng AS bear dip, tapos nag-validate siya at nag-breakdown below 30, reset yung bear dip mo. Okay, kasi hindi mo na pwede ito i-compare. Let's say, ito yung low point mo. Tama? Sabi yung low point. No? Ito yung box mo. Now, saan mo yung reference point yung divergence? Diba? Iba na eh. Hindi mo pwede sabihin na ganyan. Diba? Kasi meron na lang data here. That told you na yung divergence mo bakit. Ano? Reset na yan. Okay, ano? Nag-verify lang ulit. No? So, pag ganyan kasi, you wait for a new downtrend series. Okay. Wait lang. Diyan ka na mag-start. So, ito yung low mo. Wala nang data na to. Pasok na. Okay, oo. Nag-presenta kasi yung count mo eh. Kumbaga, nag-try siya mag-bull dip, pero hindi tumuloy. Tapos, nag-break down with below 30, reset ka na. Kasi nagkaroon ulit ng bago, bull dip series.
Kailangan ng breakdown sa below 30 para i-reset.
Oo, kasi ang mga idea, kung hindi siya mag-break down 30, yung RSI mo,
Parang
makaka.
iba na lang zone.
Pag umaangat to, wala kayong price ito, nag-break out.
So, tama na yung, kumbaga nag-materialize na yung bullish divergence. Nag-stay siya sa zone.
Kasi ito, hindi nag-bull dip, kasi nag-break down. Okay, get price action is king. Mas gusto natin sa price action. Pag nag-break down, Yun. Ulit sa akin. Saan tayo? So ito yung together. Saan tayo dyan? Dito tayo mag-start mag-graph. So ito yung ngayon yung point A mo. Okay? Break down. Gusto mo mag-graph ng downtrend series. Kasi nga, pag downtrend, gusto mong maubos yung nagbibenta eh. Gusto mo pagod yung sellers. Kaya hayaan mo sa magbenta. Hanggang sa makita ka ng signs of strength. So, hanap ko na consolidation para makita ko na pwede yung low. Pwede ito, no? Yan. So, kita mo, ano siya? It's big. Di siya strong, divergent signal. So, ito, possible balik. Possible yan. So, mas naging sa divergence, no? Okay. Ito, hindi, pag ito, again, diba? It's point-to-point basis, tama? Pag multiple kaya, pag tumutuloy. Ito, no need to multiple. Bakit? Kasi ang new reference point dyan would be, ito na kaya yung point mo, kasi ito na dito. Yan. Pag ito dito, reference mo would be, ito. Parang, ito yung point mo, na pag ito, it's a convergence. Parang yan sino naman yung convergence divergence. Kita nyo, pag hindi ito may divergence, tumutuloy yung downtrend, nagpa-converge lang siya. Okay. Basta gets yun ba?
Yes.
Gets yun if I'm moving fast ha? Okay. Partial intensive, partial ka, sa possession ka. Okay. Gets yun what happen. So ito, no need to count, kasi nga convergence naman eh. Okay. You want to do multiple counting, pag nag-multiple, divergence nga. So ito example na, wala naman divergence ito yun. So there was no divergence, pero nag-rally high. yung stock. Okay? So yun yung isang capsule na hindi mo kailangan ng divergence para magkaroon ng rally ang isang stock. Okay? Okay, leverage for absolute, hindi mo siya kailangan para mag-rally. It's just an addition probability. Ngayon mo sa parameter. Okay, so actually, you know, so i-ask pa rin yung price action, yung SNR. Ang naging fuel ng bounce would be the parallel karma. So, ano sa to? No? Yung itong level, itong level na to, dami sa reaction. Parang dyan yung, yan. Kaya, so that's the power of focusing on price action instead. Na-stack sila. Parang po, may nakakita ng divergence, price action. Baka mag-bounce na kaya ng divergence. Stronger pa rin ang price action. So, kasi ito yung view po natin. Ito yung goal nito. Breakdown. So again, mga boundary ka naman kaya tapos, if you notice, dito it's price action, consolidate siya, diba? Rates are above 30. Sample ang divergence. Rates yung tutuloy. But again, you wait for the break out. Kasi nga, bear flags yan. Price action is key. Huwag yung nakakita ka ng divergence, buy ka agad. That's for bottom fishes, bottom fishes. That's fine. Okay? If that's your profile.
Yes.
Again, personally, what I'm teach you is that, based on my experience, pag bear flag, mag-isikap nito eh. Pag bear flag, you enter on the momentum na lang.
Yes.
Momentum back to you. So ito, nag-break, down. So, ito ulit. Anyway, hanggang sa bumawag siya ng actually, din, kumbaga din ito evolution. Divergence yun. Ano yun, yung meron divergence season na natin yun, market. So, review yung yan yung mga ito yung sample na nag-diverge siya. Ito yung isang box. If you notice, diba? Yung RSI tumataas, tama?
Yes.
Tapos yung always point, ito, minsan yung RSI nasa 29 point something or 21 point something kahit hindi absolute na 30. Kasi yun sa RSI na pwedeng mag-69 eh. Yung kwento sa inyo.
Yun, 69.
So ito yun, example na, ito yung always point, diba? Tama? 60 bucks. Okay. Ito yung divergence mo from here to here. The lowest point ng box na to is this one. Okay? Measure the lowest point of the box. Yun yung reference point mo. Okay. Remember, kung dito ko, ano, bigat. Okay. So ito yung lowest point, no? Ito yun. So connect mo sa lowest point, it is this one. Okay. So it's an AOS divergence. Okay. So wait for a price action, set up. Huh? Okay. Pag ganyan nangyari, ano yung engine mo? You will out here. Ito ka nag-bull or baka. Or break out here. Tama? So for sell signal sa'yo. Ito nag-sell muna siya sa box na. So dito break out. Pero tignan mo, parang nag-attempt siya mag-reverse, no? Did you notice that? So kung hindi nag-start, higher low CS, oh. Higher low. Pero failed. Okay. Pero ganun, kung ito is part of a reversal content. Confidence eh. Anong break nito? Trend shift? Diba? Trend shift plus CS. Kaya nagkaroon na series of fire guys.
Yan.
1, 2, tapos complete down. Here naman. Question muna. Before we walk through other charts pa. Kung magkano na ito, ano yung underlying principles, diba? Ngayon, I'd like to Watch it. So ito, ano yung buying rules mo? Okay, if you're aggressive, you can enter on mga possible microbox or DB15. Okay? Pag hindi, hintay ka ng box stop. Okay? Tapos, how do you sell? Feel as you would, diba? Pag V-shape, pag sideways, you can range trade it. Pag V-shape, you can sell all resistances. Okay? Tapos, pag wish mo mag-uptrend siya, then hold ka na lang. Sell on, they will stop. Patangin mo na benta ka pa ba na? Hindi na naman tapos.
Pag may RSI or sana mag-change ka ng point A.
Sabi mo sabi.
Paano, ano yung difference kapag multiple kasi for example, break lang, tapos nagkaroon ng bull dip, tapos hindi nag-materialize ang mali. Paano mo siya ma-consider that's multiple divergence or reset na?
Pag high roll, kailangan, pagka-breakdown niya, kung ano siya, kung reset siya, magko-converge. So mag-lower low yung RSI, mag-lower low yung price.
Diba parang mag-break na dapat yung point B?
Yung RSI yun.
Okay, yung housing sell, sinabi nila, depends.
Yung sa ano natin, clarity, mangyari sa server. So for example, nakita mo, na meron ka pa munang Mesino, sideways range, diba? Pwede ibenta mo sa resistance. Confluence and box TP. CHP yata, ayan o, kita nyo ito, sakto yun o. Dito, yung 29.6. If you notice, ito, when did I start watching CHP? Noon nag-diverge siya. Ito muna yung point, here ba so far? Masyado na. Lowest point of this box, that's your point A. Lowest point of this box, that's your point B. So A to B mo is this one. A to B mo is this one. Tama? Okay. Now, nag-break down again. This is your new point. Okay. Then you want to check this at mo. Ano nangyari sa RSI? Ito, hindi siya nag-break yung previous RSI. Parang nag-equal. Diba? Kita ya? Okay. Huwag yung masyari absolute ha. Kita ya? Hindi siya nag-breakdown. Hindi siya nag-lower low RSI. Clear ba? Okay. And then, as it was moving, dito, sama sa dito, nag-hold, meaning may buyers. Buy kami. So, nag-e-effect siya sa momentum. Kita yun? But we don't buy there. Kung bottom picker ka, that's fine. Okay? Otherwise, diba? Sell, or wait for the breakout. So ito, if you notice, ito yung we have to more than new for it. Ito yung type of trade na puro box TV nang nalilito if ever. Yan. Box TV. Ito ata, wait. Kaya, box TV. Pero nag-update ito tama? TV kita ya. Atau itu. Dia itu V-shape reversal itu. So expect it to resist. Oh, ini ya. Confluence TV. So yung malaman action. Kita ya. So follow their sell loose, go outside and downtrend. Sell on TP, sell on resistance, sell on overshoot, spread. Ano yung rare instance na pwede mo yung hold yung V-shape, tingin nyo. Sampo yung kanina na charting game.
Sir, I think kung nag-create naman siya ng mga higher highs at higher lows.
Tapos, sa RSI muna tayo.
RSI. So, siguro pagka nag-change siya ng shift ng trend,
Pati yung zoom zinum niya. Ito yun eh. Diba? This was yung CPM.
Yes.
Ano we were saying, ba't to hinuhold natin pero V-shape? Tama? Got it? Diba? Actually, ito nga sideways pala. Ito yung V-shape. Ano dito yung V-shape niya? At this point. Tama? Diba? Yung tanong ni Gaki, ano man din natin na macro picture? Yung kalaban muna natin, huwag mo papabumahin yung sobrang Gaki picture, eh, kakapakan. Ito muna tayo mga problema. So, if you notice na nga, nag-shoot up agad sa RSI. So, hindi pwede mo mas i-hold. Kasi nga, pwede mo lang up to na yung main hold. Ito naman, pakita ng lakas. Ayan o. Nagpakita ng lakas. Tama. So, this is very different from yung CHP na hindi man lang siya umabot na 70. Diba? Why would you hold on to this? It's showing weakness every pullback, every momentum swing. Kita yung difference kung ba't ano, minsan i-validate yung bias natin kasi yung pinakita yung price action ng market. Hindi ba Brad, kahit V-shape to, babasusin yung resistance, I'll show you buying momentum. They're right at 70. Tapos in-hold pa yung 70, doon siya nag-trend. Clearly, buyers are in control. Kaya yung V-shape mo na resistance, pinapagana. Also din.
Policy.
So, yun ang nga dito. Tapos, ito yung sample, tingnan mo, kahit divergent siya na above 70 pareho, price action is king, diba? Okay, doon naman tayo sa selling rules. Let's try to take rules. So, pinakita ka divergence, no? Ano yung mga different instances? Okay, let's try to be in, para study mode tayo as students. Kung natin, nagkaya ka ng divergence, how can you incorporate into your playbook? Ano tingin niyo yung mga scenarios muna? What do you think you would discuss you need to prepare for? Debate lang mo kasi yun eh. Diba? Para ako magawa ng play. Alam mga samples.
Selling search.
Ang point is nakakita ka ng bear dip. How do you react? Alam mo naman yung scenarios.
Sir, tatanungin mo muna yung sarili mo kung nasan yung AEP mo.
Ayun. That's one. Kasi iba yung gagawin mo, bago mataas sa AEP, mas mababa.
Yes.
Yun, maganda. So, kita yun. So, ito kasi nga, yung mindset nyo, nagbabago na hindi siya yung thinking absolutes. You know a principle, you know a concept, how can I apply it in my trading personally? Kasi, for example, AAP yung sabi ni Kurt. Gata, iba ba AAP? Depende sa profile natin. Ang pero ito yung AAP nila. Ang swing ito AAP nila. Okay? So, AAP, that's one. AAP. So, basket pa yan eh. Diba? High, low. Ano pa? Ito rin, isang tanong is, do you already have this stock? Diba? Are you looking to buy?
Yes.
Or do you already have it? Diba? Magkaiba yung mga dyan eh. Diba? Break out with the divergence, break out the divergence. Nag-iiba yung utak mo eh. Pag may hawak ka na, diba? Defense mode. Pero pag wala kang hawak, mag-iba mo yung hit mode. So ano yun? Looking to buy. Kasi iba yung actions natin dyan eh. Looking to buy. Holding. Dapat din yung scenarios. Ano ba?
Sir, I think kailangan mo rin i-consider yung risk-reward ratio kung ano ba siya. Malapit sa parallel resistance kung pwede ba siyang i-risk yung divergence.
So, RR. Ano ba? Ano ba yung president's yung divergence in the hindi, sa area of resistance or area of support. So, SNR. So if you notice, these are mostly basic principles, no? Kumaga, ano pa rin eh. Kumaga para sa basketball, focus on the funda. Pag yung tipong pag wala kang ganitong tinitingnan, diba, it's hard to be process-oriented. So ito yung mga samples ha. Malaki pa yan, pero let's just focus on this one. Example. Balik tayo sa ano. Yan. Babay yan eh. If I ever. Because tayo ka. So saan pa yan? Bakit tayo na Luis? Ano ba na tayo? Meron tayong hawak, holding ka. You're holding. Ito mo yung scenarios. Holding scenarios. So if you saw a breakout with a bear dip, without a bear dip, Ano yung pwede nyo gawin? Sample lang tayo, hindi ito absolute. Kumaga ikaw yung tao na gumagawa kayo ng play. Breakout na boot without a bear dip, ano pwede mong gawin? Diba? Let's say, without, ayan. Pwede ka just hold. Kasi, hindi ka naman masakot eh. Diba? Reverse action. Or, pwede mag-add ka. Okay. Mas bakit? Kaya. No? Do that to be sample rules. Diba? Eh, kung ano pa yung scenario? Ano may hawak ka ng paga? May hawak ka ng stocks without bear dip. Meron ka na hawak ng stock, break out, wala bear dip, just hold or average out. Pwede kayo scenarios mo. Tama? Kaya ngayong bear dip. Ano pwede scenarios mo? This could be based on your risk profile. Let's say ikaw yung top trader na di ba pinakataas yung risk profile mo. Diba? Pwede yung not-hold ka lang. Tama? So kita yung binabagay natin in terms of your profile and personality. Pero kaya mas higher risk ka. Pwede ka mag-average out. Pero breakout with bear dip, ano pwede mo mga gawin? Good. Madami. Ay, sinabi ng bear dip. Anong type of trader? Wala na, ikaw yung type of trader na sobrang low risk. Pwede ang gawin mo, pwede yung gawin yan, tama? So doon mo titimplahin, i-revert tayo ng personality ng profile. People, so yung kumbaga may sobrang matakotin ka, rin ka na. Ano yung moderate risk profile? Ano yung pwedeng move trail stop higher, diba? So kahit sabi ko, puta meron ng bear dip. No? Pag breakout tayo ng bear dip, ang natungan trail stop. Kasi moderate risk profile ka. Pero yung sobrang matakotin. Pagka bear dip, boss na ako, 110. Pwede ka na din, 1/3. Diba? Nothing sa absolute, kasi gusto natin sa risk profile niya. Good to trim ako. Pero ito, move TS higher. Eh kung high risk profile. Pwede wait for breakout. Hold gas, wait for breakout. Kita yung differences. Breakdown. Or yung initial stop hit. Ito kasi inanong mo yung TS mo, tama? Ito, pwede pa ba ng TS mo? Tapos, kunwari, holding ka, di ba? Pwede ito pa yung stop mo. Pwede ka dito, di ba? Up to you. Ganun pa lang. Up to you. Question so far. So, nakikita how we can do that no scenario. Di sa absolute tama, i-play nyo na lang. Kasi minsan nga, tumutuloy pa rin siya. Tama? Yes. So nakita mo, yung probabilities, pero how bullish it ay, madami pa ito, pwede mo na rin. Same din eh, pwede high 80 o 80. O pwede high 80 ka, ano ka na lang, hold ka na lang, diba? Or sa mga PSI, hindi iba. Hindi ka pwede mag-average up pa. Tama? Pagka natin. Ito yun eh. High 80 ka. Tapos may with bear dip. Pwede ka anong search niya? Pwede ka mag-trim na, no?
Ready to cut or fair trade.
Oh, ready to cut or fair trade. First ito, baka TS ang scenario nito. So madami. Hindi ko na pwede sulit lahat. Pero I'm just showing you how we can do it. Para mas robot. Kasi iba ganyan, di ba? Pagka bear dip, sobrang robotic. Same. Di ba? Takot agad. Pero ano madami scenarios eh. Check based to their aim. Here naman, malaki pa yan ah. Hindi na natin tinapos. So may questions on sa buying. Masagot ba? Sa tanong yun? Saka ano, yung parang yan, diba? Kasi, for me ganun eh. Actually, lalo din yung looking to buy din. Kasi ito, diba, based na RSI. Pakita natin, yung looking to buy tayo ng focus. Pag looking to buy ka, with bear deal, ano pwede mangyari? Okay, magiging sa risk profile mo. Sobra kang matakotin. Anong gagawin mo? Do nothing. Diba? You're waiting for confirmation of a lagi. Diba? Moderate risk profile, smaller allocation. Pero 25% ka. Tapos yung break out ka with a bear deal. Ay, ano ko? Ang rule ko, 1.5. Eh, yung higher risk profile, hindi ko pinapasin yung bear deal. Kung ayaw ko pala. Tapos kung iba lang yung lumasaan, diba? Hate mo, high five, everything. Mag-flow yan. Ay, tapos siya gawin flow chart. Pero ganun kasi, hindi pa kasi masyadong, kasi iba kasi mag-isip eh, versus ito yung sabi na, yung ano yun, process-oriented thinking. Tandaan nyo, yung self-clarity, meron tayong yung ano, diba, who I want to be, tapos yung future nyo. Yung mga ibang tao, sobrang rules na black and white ka. Ito, hindi, process-oriented tayo. Nag-balance ako na. Ano yun, recently natutunan ko to, and I got it sa clarity symbol, hindi ko lang kwento sa inyo guys. When nagbabasa ako about sports, meron din parang, nagdiwanag sila ng analogy. Magkaiba pa yung playbook sa rule. Diba dati sabi, parang good basic kind of terminology. Tapos natutunan ako, magkaiba pa siya. Ang rulebook daw, it's your high governing principles. It's a, baka mag-traveling, diba? Baka mag-backward violation, 24 second blocks. Diba? Sports lang muna guys ha. Those are your rules. Diba? Pero, ako si coach, ang meron sa akin playbook. Depending on the scenario, what is happening, ano hubutin ko ng play? Uy, ito yung nangyayari. Ito yung playbook. Diba? Mas dynamic. Pero it's covered under high principles. Ang ganun point na yun, for example, bigyan ko yung sample. Kunyari, may rule, diba? 24 second shot clock. That's the rule. Pag nag-expire 24 seconds, tapos na. Dapat turn na nakayapad. So nakita mo, 3 seconds yung shot clock, parang ganun. So kaya ka maghugot ng playbook based on that scenario. Parang I just have 3 seconds to shoot. Ano yung mga fast plays ko? Ganun. Kita yung difference. May high governing rules ka, and then you can react based on the scenario that given to you by the market, by the game. Okay? Tapos doon mga hagawin, sabi ko 3 seconds na lang pala yung kanya lang ulit. Hindi ko pwede gumamit ng play na pang 24 second shot. Tama? Yan. May mga ganun silang playbook eh, yung habag ang inbound, sabay indiragan, diba? Kita yun. Situational yun, na-practice nila yun. And huhugutin nila mag-iaan. So ganun din to. Hindi pwedeng para malawin, pag-repair din, best na agad. Papagdakot sa list ko.
Ibang play. Gawin itong.
Yun mo yung difference ng playbook sa playbook. Always learning tayo. Question? Wala naman.
Sir, sino po yung basketball player?
Guys, ball moment. Sige.
That's the way.
Ano ba?
Loading.
Loading. Sige.
Sir,
Oh.
may question dito.
Oh.
Pwede ba daw i-send mo daw sa sa trend yung mga picture? sa Discord.
Yung blowing mo na yan. Ako naman yung mga nang send.
Sir, paano yung weekly market analysis mo na sinend? Parang brief lang kung paano siya i-interpret.
Pwede natin. Sige, yun na naman yung divergence na gano'n.
Yung parang paano mo na
Tapos comment. So yung sa divergence yun talaga, parang kasi iba pa rin pag sinapay niya, no? Homework na lang. So gawin nyo, hanap kayo ng
Tig sa 10.
Binabawi niya na daw yung tarang niya sa Okay na. Okay na pala din.
Parang sa mga gusto matuto, di ba?
Mga 20.
Ayaw kayo bigyan ng homework.
Yung ano
Hindi ah. Non-AS holding. Ano to?
Ranging.
Hindi ah. Meaning, lahat 70. Ay, lahat 30. Pero tumuwi pa rin. Gets ba?
Above 30.
So 30, 70.
We go 32 last. May mga kaya? Diba? Yung gusto yung mas gagamitin niyo ito ah.
Maganda yun, no?
Yung sa kaya full deal.
Para sa mga
32, ano to? 32, above 30 na. 30. Ilan charts?
32 ba?
32 charts?
10.
5 charts?
Yun.
Below 30. Above 70. Ay, below 30.
Full deal pa.
Ayun.
Okay, diba?
Yes, yes.
5 charts, yun is very deep naman.
5 lang.
Wow! Bigyan si Tino ng 20.
Yung policy, di ba? Gets yun to? Yung policy, grabe. Iyak sa'yo. Yung chart sa inyo.
Yun na nga, yung bait ni Boss King.
10 yata.
Ha?
10.
Dami nun, di ba? May homework sila parang 30 plus eh. About 70 to... Clear naman, patinan. Ito yung lahat, nasa sayo, no? Tama? Tapos ano lang, identify point A, and C, and so on as needed. Pwede mo ito ba din ah? Tapos, analyze what happened. Ano mga pwede mangyari? Successful. Pwede ito, ano to, move. Yung mga bounce lang, no? Or pull back lang. Pwede rin naman, full reversal. Okay? So, pwede kasi move, tapos jump, or pwede hindi na nag-move, or sa agad, nag-reverse. Okay? How would you have created it? Para tayo nagkaso, no?
Boss,
Di ba about 71?
Gusto daw nito na 10.
Hindi, yung successful ba? So 5 successful na AOS full dip, tapos 5.
Hindi, ano nga, lima lang ang charts. Tapos,
Lima lang
may
talaga.
baka mag-annotate nyo. Kasi gusto ko man na yung game probabilities yun.
Okay.
Para ko na, ay shit, ba't pala naman ang scenario ko? Pwede gusto mo ito. Or mga di ba, parang mas pwede makita ng ganito ka tumutuloy. Yung mas tumutuloy ko lang.
Yung 4% ng charts, di ba above 70? Constant above 70 for 6.
So above 70 siya, mas bumagsak pa rin. Example naman.
Swing 4.
Classroom session. Here naman. Pwede nyo pag-usama sa mga support group nyo.
So basically,
Pagawa mo nun, no? Sa may support ko, kapagawa mo 5 sets, pasa mo kayo sa
weekly siya. Normal wala pa normal.
Boss, paano mo
Yung hidden, ano kasi, again, di ba this is information masyado. Pati yung hidden, minsan nagkakamali yung mga tao na palang sobrang buwis na sa hidden divergence. Sobrang ano na kasi for me, nagiging noise kung madaming information ng mga tao.
Pero sa
Wanted to. Pero discuss ko stage. So, kung gusto niya na talaga, pwede niya makita for divergence. Kasi, ako, personally, enough na talaga yung ano eh, yung underlying principles, establish sa inyo. Enough na yung nalaman. Yung hidden divergence, ano siya, based on price action. Parang, gusto ito siya yung want to be, price action is key. Hidden divergence. Ganda kayo yung kayo ng price eh. So, umaga, ano naman yun? Ang ilan kasi nga, ang concept na very difficult. Pag tinuro ko kayo ng
Mas effective siya kasi yung mo para so pag mga basic undersize na siya. Matutulog ba?
Balik na mo.
Questions before we go to one big market session. Luwin, sino gusto magana?
Gusto ko na ako ng teacher.
Nag-chart ka na ba? Dahil ka naman. Kung ikaw magsalita, paano sabi ng market session? Gumawa ka na ng last time eh. Oh shit.
Yung talaga.
So, una daw is chart daw, PCI.
Yun, nag-support.
Tapos,
Di ba, we look at the market na hindi pa updated to. So, nangyari kasi dito, di ba, parang after niya nagkaroon ng successive breakdowns, merong nag-support dito sa left side. Which is, I think, ano rin yan eh, inverse box TP yan. Yung... Ay, ano ba yan? Charot lang. Yun. Kasi ba parang inverse box TP to eh. Yung... Ang nag-support dito is yung... Itong area na to. Tsaka inverse box TP. So since inverse box TP yan, ang nangyari dito is na-resist to ng 61 RFIB. So, ayun. So, niresist siya ng 61 RFIB plus yung base. Pero di ba, ang nangyari kasi plus yung previous box bottom. So, yung expect natin dyan is to go lower sana. Pero, ang nangyari, nagkaroon ng support at this area. Which I think, ang pag Fibonacci natin yan, yung maliit na swing na yan is around 38 Fib yung nag-support na area.
so anong purpose nito na? Bakit mo siya ilalagay?
Okay. Well, yung purpose pala nito is maging yung biasing natin with planning. Kung magiging mas bullish ba tayo in the next coming days or magiging maingat. If it's, for example, yung continuous trend na yun, di ba ang movers during that time yung mga RSI 70s, mga outliers talaga. Halimbawa, yung continuous, yung green candles, yung bounce, yan yung mga mabababang volume na stock na can easily move. So, parang ganun, more of expectations with potential move na gawin ng mga stock dun sa plano.
So yun muna yung first step. So review yung PSI index just to get a gauge of how the market could probably move or be in the next weeks or so. So ito, parang sideways siya talaga.
Sideways to. And another thing to consider this is yung, di ba, since sideways to, we respect yung traditional move ng RSI. which nakita natin nag-move up siya after it hit E30. So ang nangyari kasi dyan is that dun sa mga gumagamit ng AFL na merong conversion, yung RSI 70 is around 82, which is yung backstop nun. So ang expectations natin dyan is, well actually, dun sa market review, di ba? So ayun yung, balik wala nangyari is yung current week, which is yung last week, is nag-create ng swing high. So ano nangyari, nag-swing high dyan is, ang potential move na bullish dun sa template na binigay ni Sir Seth is tatlo, di ba? So ang potential move for the up movement is that since nasa sideways siya, ang potentially gawin niya is it react at 70 area. So parang nagiging magnet area yung 70, which is in confluence pa with previous backstop at 8,200 area. So ayun nga, ang potential up scenario is that it can go higher up to that E2 and then it can swing low and potentially mag-support sana yung 8,000 area.
Parang pag malakas yung market, no, pwede siya mag-break dito on with the RSI resistance. Ang term dito is 5 RSI volume. Pag nag-break out, let's see. Kasi pwede siya mauntog yun, no? Let's say mag-resist talaga dito yung RSI. Pwede mauntog na yan dito sa price action here. Ang maganda dyan, yun sa down naman. Sa yung scenario, mag-consolidate here. Mag-hold na yung 50 sana. Tapos dito mag-close lang. So, sabi nyo na confluency. So, sana. Pag down scenario yan, ulit start. Baka ulit.
Outliers ulit. Uy, peke talaga yung
Mawala ulit.
yung pagka, ay hindi, yun. Sige. So, yun yung purpose ng di ba, ng market review, yung general market review expectation. So, meron kang different scenarios in the market para alam mo kung paano ka magre-react.
Next, ano gagawa?
Next is yung, check natin yung movers for the week. Yung Monday to Friday kasi ang expectations natin is itong mga movers na to is potentially pwede nilang magkaroon ng continuation move for the next week, no? So, tapos, yan, balance sheet check lang natin dito is yung mga yung mga volatile stocks, which is I think, kasi yung mga may volume, like for example, yung MBC, 11,000 something. So, hindi natin kinoconsider yung mga illiquid stocks. Kasi, kailangan mindset natin is that meron kang malaking port. Sabihin mo na mindset mo meron kang 10 million na port para mag-adjust din yung totoo mong port. So, ganun. So, ang observation ko kasi dun sa template na ginamit ni Sir Seth is that tinitignan kung ano yung moves na ginawa nung movers. For example, for this one key. So, parang dinadissect natin siya kung ano yung ginawa niya for the week, no? So, uy, ano to? May hype. So, di ba, if you notice on that P, yung nangyari is, ayun pala, so,
dun sa scorecarding.
Dun sa scorecarding pala, sorry. So, dun sa scorecarding, check nyo muna kung ilan ba dyan sa mga, let's say, kukunin nyo yung top 10 or whatever para mas madali nyo, i-assess.
Kaya natin ngayon, sino makakapag-play ng T? Tapos dapat party ng setups nyo. Parang ganun, di ba? For example, wala ka namang setup to. Pwede doon na seeing to, no? Sige. So, wala ka namang seeing setup. Anong dalawa options? Either don't market as a mistrade or save mo yung data sa akin. Ako na eh. Or gusto ko lang yung seeing data future. Pwede ko siya akin now. Save sa data. So, sino nakapag-play ng T? Tapos sa RSI ng T. Yun. Ano ka yun? Pag nag-raise hand, uy, 1 out of 1. So, watch yung process mo, okay. Kumbaga, meron ka ng proseso to get it. Pwede ka anong scan mo dito? Top gainers in the day. So, nauwi ng proseso mo. It's a process check.
Para sir, kung di ba yung inakaw setup pero iba yung mas Nawash mo siya for separate, different setup.
Anong
Parang yan, napangan mo more lower bounce. Pero na momentum siya yung trending.
Ano to? Right on the may mga kamay yung planning. Yung planning scenario mo baga. Kasi bawat setup, anong scenarios mo? Dapat may number scenario down, sideways up. Diba? Kasi parang first swing, diba? Parang ano yung scenario, diba? Mayroon mga scenario, gap up. Ito nga natin, ito. Bounce base, hindi mababa sa bounce point mo, pero nag-reverse ka agad siya. They don't enter kahit di.
Box.
Diba? Parang ganyan. Up to you. Up to your rule. Iba naman. Kasi pwede hindi yung gap sa technicals eh, na process. Ito, pwede process mo of gani or watching stick. Na watching mo sabi mo, di ba? So ang magi is sa gani process. Yung sabi mo, mas worker tayo sa gani din. Yun naman, ang magi mo doon, execution. 1-of-1 ka sa watching stick, pero sa gani yung execution, 0-of-1 ka. Parang gano'n. You want to see if your planning is getting better, if your execution is getting better. Sabi mo naman, Jerv, ano eh, na-feel mo for yourself eh, yung market lead nyo, yun yung gusto mo makuha niya eh. Kasi diba, dati yun sabi mo nga eh, hindi mo mag-gets kung paano ginawa ng mga traders yung moving stuff. Yun sabi mo, why are you in the movers? Diba? Kasi nga, we're getting better trading the market na this could be the potential play soon, now or later. Hindi po sila ka, pag-once yung ginagawa yung review. So, gano'n lang, pakasagawa ko na to.
Oo, ganyan. Parang papasadahan ko lang kung ano dyan, yung mga potentially na i-trade ko. For example, meron dyan, pag nakita ko na, for example, yung nakita ko dyan, yung DD, nandyan may DD. Parang, ayun. Parang pag tinignan ko yung DD, for personally, sa akin, inisip ko, range trade siya. So ako, I think, hindi ko siya isasama.
Same. So, wala lang setup dito sa ganito yung sura ng DD, hindi ko siya mistrade. So, ganun. Babangga ko yung top mover sa setup slope. Pag mover siya, pero that part of my setup, not a mistrade. Okay naman ko lang hindi siya makita or maglaan. Diba? Parang ganun.
So parang, hindi ko siya sinasama dun sa scoring ko. Kumbaga parang, hindi siya kasama dun sa binabangga ko. Ayun. So, ayun. Yan, chine-check mo na yung watchlisting kung ilan yung nakuha mo. So parang, ang nangyari kasi dyan is, tinitignan mo yung, ginigage mo yung improvement mo. Nakakailan na, for example, for last week, naka 1 out of 10 ka. Wow. Oh, that's good. Bakit di mo na watchlist? Tapos nakita mo, next week, 3 out of 10 ka na. Ibig sabihin, nagkakaroon ka ng improvement on watchlisting, on seeing how the market moves. And then, ayun, pag binangga mo naman dun sa executions mo, let's say, 5 out of 10 nakuha mo sa watchlisting mo, pero sa executions mo, 2 out of 10 lang. So, ang gap mo dun is yung planning or yung maybe psychology or natakot ka dun sa illiquidity, parang ganun. So, ayun yung purpose ng scorecarding ng watchlisting at sa execution. So, ayun, may natagdag ko.
Sir Sam, question. How do you batch naman between the monthly movers versus weekly movers? Or your focus lang talaga is weekly, monthly?
Sa ano mo? Match? Ano yun?
Monthly movers versus weekly movers. Di ba minsan may stock naman na gumagalaw per month pero hindi siya weekly.
Hindi, na-mention ko yun eh. Mag-iiba siya depende sa profile mo. Trend follower. Ibang-iba yung market review mo. Hindi ka dapat tumitingin ng movers daily. Kasi mukhang momentum yun, kung swing yun. Kung TF trader ka, okay bang titingin ka dyan ano yung movers within the past 2-3 weeks. Ayun dapat. Oo. Pwede na ito, pero dito kaya. Kaya ito. Kung TF trader ka, so check ko lang kung trending. Diba? I-check natin ito.
Ano yun, sir? 5 days?
Yun naman, diba? Kita mo, hindi siya puwa eh. So ito, parang wala. Ano pa dyan? Pen. Pen na lalabas dyan. Diba? 40% siya for the week, that is trending. So pag ikaw TF trader sa kang pen, sabi ka.
Yes.
Ganun. Kita yun, iba yung proseso mo. Kasi iba yung time frame mo, iba yung setups mo. Iba yung holding period mo. 5 days, 40%, 40% for trade. Not bad. Tama. Kahit 3 weeks tayo, pero 3 weeks change. 3 weeks after ng trending. GSMI. Pag wala kang GSMI, mali ka. As a TF trader.
Yes.
Kita yun, mas makita yun, pinata natin yung pag-scan natin.
Parehas nun.
Post-scorecarding, Ganun yan, ang ako ko, yung GSMI, FEN, ito lang ng port mo, LR, okay ka diba? Yung tatlong port mo nyari. Uy, suyo, di ka.
Pero mas pag purely momentum ka lang, clutch gaming, talagang weekly yung tingin.
Oo, kahit daily week. Kasi parang ano eh, dapat mabilis yung first cap sabi niya, may trade daw ka eh, let's say bounces, trade na yun eh. Dapat ano ang labas-pasok mo nun within the week eh. Na-watches mo na this week, 3 days, labas. Next week, iba na ulit yung top losers mo, diba? Mas mabilis rotation mo. Pwede yung customize eh, mali yung 4 minute eh, pero up to you. Pwede yung ang gawin dyan, right? Time trader ka, 1 week,
Kaya pala, mayroong nag-chart na ito pwede sa akin.
Percent day, ay 1 day, 2
Tama naman. Sa akin. Pero sa inyo,
eBay
ano
mo
nangyari yun?
Kasi kaya iba-iba eBay mo lang eh.
Siguro pag nakabalik na ako.
5 days plus COTS.
Pwede ko.
Pwede ba 5 days plus RSI?
Pero sabi mo ako nga, di ba? Holding.
So yung gauge mo, ito kasi
Ibang
tulad ko na yun, trending mo.
5%.
Pero kasi spend,
Na papasok ako.
Yun naman ang mga
Oh,
favorite ko.
so pero ako ang laman ng port,
Hindi ko siya kaya
okay ka patay na sa TF later.
Personal.
Pero gets mo, yung mga team, hindi mo yun,
Kasi
mystery.
yung mga DSMI,
Forgiven ka dun.
tsaka OC,
Ganun ang port mo, yun lang
wala kayo.
Depende sa tao.
Yeah.
Depende sa profile mo.
Sinabiyos lumabas na kuha ko. Kasi yung sa akin.
Sa akin, forget about.
Iba no, pero kita yan. May similar process and objectives. Kita eh, kung TF ka na wala kang ganito, hindi mo siya nag-TF. Kasi
Sabi mo nga, yung
based on the...
yun nga, trade mo. Sa akin, yung ulting move, diba, parang yung 40 to 270, malaki yung pag sa akin. Kasi next ko nang gagawin. Gagawin ko sa pamilyang port ko. Di yung update na nila rin.
Break na to.
Tsaka consistency.
Oo, tama.
Totoo yun.
Kung ano ka, talagang purist, dito kaya at least ka, tama? Ito kami, ceasefire scenarios, pero mabagal. Dito yung start mo ng shift, ano ba? Base RSI 70. Tapos sa hold mo lang.
I mean, nung bago pa siya nag...
Ito yung back test. Kaya naman yan.
Kasi patay na yun. Sa elevation mo rin siya. Actual factor. Diba, patay na siya ilan ng buhay. So, there's something in it. Kaya din mo i-predict. Ang plan, i-predict lang.
Parang ganda yun, pero pwede naman
So,
start
kukuhin ko muna nakakuhin ko ano yung doon talaga yung personality ko. Saka ako na lang gagawin.
Kasi mali.
So wala sana ka lang, second box. Gusto mo lang ito, gumawa ng box para ma-adjust mo yung stop mo. No? Dito na.
Dapat din mag-match na.
Ganun. So yung iba yung strategy. Pero the process for us is the same. You're just configuring your parameters for your scan, for scorecard.
Medyo gumano siya. Tapos yung momentum.
Pero you have the same
Hindi
objective.
ko muna masyado na ako.
Ano pa?
Talaga.
Pero clear, no? Yung marketing, mas naging clear. Mas kaya yung customize din.
Na yan sa mga ganong bold.
Pero minsan, tagal ka lang.
Pero
Compounds, pero wala ka closers. For burning.
Pero,
sorry.
Yung watching
Kasi
stage.
yung iba
Tanong ko kayo, kayo business.
Wala. So, ayun nga, diba? So, sabi nga ni Sir Seth, customize natin yung market review according to setup. So, basically, if ako as a momentum trader, dun ako sa top gainers kasi dapat alam ko kung ano yung mga galaw, kung ano yung mga nagka-momentum last week kasi nga as a momentum trader. Tapos, part ng market review na binigay na template ni Sir Seth is more of dissection nung movers for last week kasi para magkakaroon tayo ng idea kung ano bang setups yung uso for this kind of market. Like for example, last week we see micro box breakouts, may mga nag-gap ups like PXP ganon, at pa ba yung mga nag-gaps mga BUL, mga micro box breakout yung nag-gap dito eh.
Ito yung sample ng parang hindi siya very dito. Kita niya? Dito. Pero tumuloy. Diba? Kita niya ba? Guys? So, ang entry dyan would be ito.
box.
Diba?
Yes.
Sample namin divergence dito. Yeah.
Yun,
Hindi mo
bye-bye.
yun. Pero yan, naman nga, diverge, no? Ito, convergence, tama?
Yes.
Low, low. Pero ito, dito, yan equal siya. Tama? Equal bottom. Usually ko, double bottom, double twist. Meron siya pa, ano, consolidation here. Pero, nag-diverge. Kita niya. So yung swing nito, we're going to here. Nag-hold above 30 here.
Yeah.
Tapos
So
nag-try.
it means that, pumasok yung buyers. Support, if you need, buy. Pumasok yung buyers, kaya hold kayo RSI. Then you see major, RSI, support. Then wait for breakout, which is yun ang nangyari. Inahype ni Kampi. So ito, almost same setup. At least nakikita sila kung paano yung naisip ni Kampi. You saw the divergence, he was waiting for the breakout. Buy, confirmation, bagi, ratio, lagi. Yung pala yung mga seeds, yung pag-paired.
Sir, question. Yung TBGI ba?
Ay, yun.
Patay, nag-hype.
Si Jerv parang may balak.
Ay, Jerv.
Ay, Jerv may balak.
Check mo na lang kayo yung watchlist mo.
Kaya
Same